There comes times in life when God will give you standalone faith. And it's not that you don't need people, and it's not that you are arrogant and proud and as though, you feel like you can do everything. Oh, I don't need nobody. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about when you know that you know that you know God said it. Then you have to reach a point that you begin to ask the question that Paul asked when he said, so what if they don't believe? Does that make the word of God to no effect? Does that make the faithfulness of God canceled out? No. He told me he was going to do something. Does their unbelief make the word of God to no effect? Can they cancel out what you know God has promised you in his word, confirmed out of the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses? You fasted about it, you prayed about it, you found it in the word, you've got people praying with you, and you know that you know. There will always be opposition to your dream. So what if they don't believe? So what if they don't see what you see? It's your dream. The dream doesn't walk away when they walk away. He put it in your belly. He put it in your spirit of possibility. He put it in your heart, and he gave you the giftings to make it come to pass. And I came to preach to dreamers. So what if they don't believe? Tell somebody beside you, it's still going to come to pass. Do it. Do it. Say it. Say it out loud. There's still some things in me that are going to happen that haven't happened yet. You don't have to believe in my dream. I hope you do. I really want you to. But I don't base the dream God gives me on who stays and who goes. If he gave it to me, he's got the people lined up. I want to give you 3 things you need if you're going to hold on to the dream that God gives you and the promise and the word that God gives you. 3 things. Number 1, you've got to determine the origin or the place that dream came from. What's the origin of the dream? Is it God's dream or is it your dream? Because God's not obligated to back up dreams he didn't give you. Did it originate from God? Secondly, you have to determine the resources that you have because they will fit the dream that God gives you. You've got to do inventory of the gifts and the talents and the skills and the abilities that God has given you. God has given you resources and talents, and the gifts that he's given you is enough in seed form. They may have to be developed. They may have to be coached. They may have to be mentored. Somebody may have to show you who you really are and help you bring out some of the gifts. But if God gave you the dream, the talent, the gifting is not in somebody else, it's in you. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you subscribe to our channel so that you can get notifications on new posts and live streams. Be sure to share this video with a friend. You never know how you can send the Word of God right when somebody needs to hear it. And you can use your social influence for good, for the glory of God. Thanks again. Share it with a friend. And I really appreciate you watching. We'll see you next time.